Rubén, your first win as Hull City manager, how does it feel?
It feels really good. I think we deserve it. I think we had in front of us a very good opponent. But I think the team and every player gave everything for the team. And then we knew that we need to learn how to navigate through those moments of doubt or moments that we need to protect anything. I think everyone showed character in the pitch in the second half. We were on top of the game, and I'm really happy.
Before we dive more into the performance, it must be a massive relief. What's the feeling like in the dressing room at the minute?
Well, I think more than the victory is the feeling of we can compete and we can do things, and then we are not worse than anybody. And with that, we get the 3 points. It's massive for us. So the feeling is like finally we get going. Finally, we get those 3 points, and now we can move forward with looking building from this platform.
And speaking of the performance, then a bit of a slow start. It was quite a dogged game, wasn't it?
Well, I think in front of us is a really good opponent that dominates the game in possession. It's difficult to press. I think we were brave in our position. We were high. We forced them to make some decisions to go forward when we win some balls. And we knew that the key for us was being aggressive, but also to dominate the game in possession. I think that after we scored the first goal, we had the tendency to protect something, and then we lost the control of the game. We started to kick long balls. Second action, we didn't have one possession in the last 8 minutes of the first half. And in the halftime, we were that's not acceptable. So we need to control the game also in possession. The boys did it really well, and I think the second half we deserve it.
Yeah, what did you say to the lads at halftime?
Well, we just adjust a couple of things in the pressure that we need to adjust, and then we just tell them it's enough quality here to move forward. It's we can help you from outside, but we need really you to step forward and make that step with in possession. And it's a lot of football on them, and I think they show it today.
Focusing on that first goal, João Pedro again on the score sheet. It was a great ball through as well from Steven Alzate to spot that run. Just talk us through that.
Well, we talk about how do we score goals and how do we get situations. I think we have been working on that, and the qualities that we just need to put them in the position to score goals. I think Joao is doing a fantastic job for us. Scored today, scoring the last game, create a lot of situations, difficult to beat. And then the rest of the team is supporting him and just creating the situation where he can score. I think it's a team effort and, of course, an individual quality at the end.
Yeah, that individual quality coming from Mason Burstow. Before we delve more into sort of the way that the pressing's been and forcing them into mistakes, how pleased are you for Mason to see his performances rewarded with a goal?
Well, we were talking about him from the very beginning. That position suits him. He just needs to develop to be able to be robust enough to play the 90 minutes, what he will be in at some point during the coming weeks. And I think he's as a lot of players in the team, he's exceptional and he's a striker. He knows how to score goal. It's just about putting him in positions that he can do it. And today he gave us the winner.
And as you mentioned, it's a platform now. What do we need to do to build on that?
Well, I think now we know what it feels to be competitive and also to win football matches. Now we just need to keep pushing, really. We have done nothing, just only 3 points. It's a lot of games for us in front of us. We don't need to forget where we are coming from. And as we said before the game, nobody's going to give us points. We need to go and fight and play for those points. And I think what we saw today is that we can compete against anybody, and the points are there for us to go and take it.
And finally, the fans, it was a good Merry Christmas message for them with this win. How good were they? Because they got really behind the lads, especially that last 10 minutes, every player running for every ball, putting their bodies on the line. How much did they influence that?
Well, absolutely. We want to create that feeling with the fans that it's a good experience to come and see. I think they see an honest team just trying to play vertical, playing forward, playing possession, and being aggressive against the ball. And they won all these situations in the game. I think we engaged with them perfectly today, and as we always say, in the last 10 minutes that we need that support, we need them to put that extra pressure. They were there, and hopefully we can have a lot of experience together.